The Clippers are by far one of the most confusing teams in the entire NBA. On one hand, during the regular season, they are the deepest team in the entire NBA. They have two superstar players in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. They have the sixth man of the year in montrezl Harrell. They have a multiple-time sixth man of the year in Lou Will. On the defensive end, they have Paul George, who is a very good perimeter defender. They have Kawhi Leonard, who just made the first team all-defensive team this year. Patrick Beverly, who just made the second all-defense team this year. And I could go down the entire roster talking about the guys that they have and why they are such a deep basketball team. But even though they have all these key pieces to their team, for some reason they can't seem to win games that they are supposed to be winning. So what's the problem with the Clippers? Why are they tied 3-3 with the Nuggets after being up 3-1 on them? Why did they go to 6 games against the Mavericks, who were being led by a 21-year-old? Well, to find out the answer to that question, we just have to look at this pattern right here. In Game 4 against the Mavericks, the Clippers were up by 21 points and led the series 2-1. Most NBA fans who watched that game probably thought the game was over once the Clippers went up by more than 20 points. But then Luka and the Dallas Mavericks erased a 21-point deficit, and that's the game where Luka hit that amazing game winner. Now fast forward a couple of weeks to Game 5 of Nuggets versus Clippers. The Clippers are leading the series 3-1 and they are up by 15 points. Once again, this is looking like a game where the series should have ended. Yet somehow, not only did the Nuggets make a comeback, but they ended up beating the Clippers by 6 points. And the part of me was like, maybe the Clippers just had another bad night. But then, ladies and gentlemen, just 2 days later, Game 6, what happened? The Clippers are leading the series 3-2 and they are up 19 points in the game. And not only did the Nuggets come back from being down 19 points, but they ended up beating the Clippers by 13 points, and now we are about to see a Game 7. So I'm sure you can see the pattern starting to build up by now. So the big question is, why does this keep happening to the Clippers? And the answer to that question is that they are terrible at making defensive adjustments. If the Clippers find themselves down to another team, they are very good at figuring out their offense and making a comeback. They have Kawhi, they have Paul George, they have Lou Will, they have a bunch of guys who can score the basketball. But on the other hand, if the other team is the one to make an adjustment on offense, the Clippers do a very poor job of adjusting on defense. If whoever the Clippers play don't make any offensive adjustments, chances are the Clippers are going to win. They are more offensively talented than most NBA teams, and they are also more defensively talented than most NBA teams. But it just becomes an issue for the Clippers once other teams start to figure it all out. Going into Game 7, I'm very excited to see who's going to win, but they're going to need every single one of their players to show up, and if they see the Nuggets making bucket after bucket, they're going to have to make some defensive adjustments. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you watched it all the way through. I post a new NBA video every single morning, so if you want to stay in the loop on everything going on in the NBA, just hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything going on. And feel free to comment your thoughts down below. I want to know what you make of this entire situation. That's all for now, you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. If you're still here, consider watching this other video I picked out for you down below. Please just watch it. I'm trying to get to 300 subs, so go watch that video. Let me know what y'all think. And hit the like button on that video too. All right, see you guys.